What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys arguably the best team for ranked battles within Pokemon Champions right now. Now, as you guys can tell, I have Mega Floette. If you guys have been watching my previous videos, I haven't used Mega Floette ever. It's because I didn't have that Pokemon. But now, I finally got my hands on it, and now I can build some insanely powerful meta teams, just like the one we have today. This is arguably the best team in the meta right now, and I'm going to be using it and grabbing some wins for you guys. Mega Floette, getting us started here with that Floette as its item, and when it Mega Evolves, it gets Fairy Aura as its ability, boosting Fairy moves by 50% damage, which is absurd for Mega Floette. Mega Floette's rocking Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, Light of Ruin, and Protect, a big-time special attacker that does big-time damage. Speaking of big-time special attacker, we also have Charizard, arguably the other best Mega Pokemon in the game. Mega Floette, Mega Charizard, two of the best Mega Pokemon. No wonder why they are so good on the team together. Charizard over here with its Mega Stone, Heat Wave, Weather Ball, Solar Beam, Protect, hands down the best moveset for Charizard. To round us out, we got 4 more meta Pokemon. Bastic Legion, who has just absolutely taken over this game, Garchomp, King Gambit, and Whimsicott. Whimsicott over here with Tailwind, Moonblast, and Encore for support. Bastic Legion with Wave Crash, Last Respects, Aqua Jet, and Protect, holding that Mystic Water as its item and Adaptability as its ability to give stab moves, obviously at 2 times damage. King Gambit over here to kind of counter Incineroars and do good damage into fairy types with Iron Head. Also has Sucker Punch for that first turn priority and Counter Leave. Then Garchomp over here with kind of like a off meta build, not really, but a little bit, considering it has Poison Jab, which you don't see too often on Garchomps. But trust me, this works really well, especially with how many Mega Floettes are running through the meta. Garchomp, pretty strong right there. Yeah. This team is incredible. Here's a look at today's team stats. Floette over here pretty much maxed out on special attack, 25 stat points in special attack with that modest nature. It's maxed out in speed with a little bit in HP. Charizard, a little bit all around here. HP, defense, speed, and special attack, so it's bulky enough to actually soak up a rock slide from Pokemon like Sneasler or Garchomp. And the rest of the team is pretty standard. Definitely Pokemon you guys seen before, but if you guys want to check out the stats more in depth, they will be down in a link in the description below, alongside with a link to the team creator. Huge shout out to them for making this, and a rental code down there. So yeah, anything you guys need, it's down there. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, hit your boy up in the comment section down below. Been trying to respond to everybody's Pokemon Champions content. Been having a blast making these videos, so huge shout out to all my viewers. You guys are awesome. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy today's video, like it up, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to support me for totally free, make sure you hype up today's video. I believe you get 3 hype videos a week. So if you guys haven't hyped up any content creators videos, make sure it's mine. Do it right now. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing the best team right now, featuring Mega Floette. Honestly, I just realized Mega Floette definitely going to be on the thumbnail. This is my first time using it in Pokemon Champions, but I'm wearing pink today. Me and Floette, gotta be matching. I didn't plan this, I just noticed that, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, going up against, oh my lord, would you look at this, guys? Would you look at this? We're going up against the exact same team. I'm all for it. I am ready to go. Honestly, how should I play this one? Definitely got to go Whimsicott here. The Whimsicott's probably faster than my Whimsicott, but still, that's fine. I'm going to go into that, and on top of that, do I just go into Charizard? I could just go into Garchomp. Thing is, if they lead Floette, that's a problem, but if they lead Charizard, we should be fine. Thing is, I'm probably going to go into Charizard this matchup. I just think that's our best bet. So I'm going to go Garchomp here. I'm going to go Gambo, and I'm going to go Charizard. This is exactly what I want right here. If they lead Floette, we are in some trouble. I'm going to say that right now. But if they lead Charizard, which I think they will, I think they'll go like Whimsicott Charizard, we could be sitting in a relatively decent position, which I would absolutely love. And Poison Jab can wipe out Whimsicott too, which is really good. So let's see. Let's see who's popping here. Whimsicott, Garchomp. No shot. Like, this is just hilarious today. Great minds think alike. First match, same lead, same everything. I'm with it. I'm not going to end up popping. I'm not going to pop Tailwind just yet. I'm actually just going to throw a Moonblast here. And I'm just going to go for a Poison Jab into this Whimsicott slot. And we're just going to see how this one's going to play. And he's just going to end up protecting her, which is fine. Totally fine. So a little bit of protect action pops out here. Dragon Claw is going to launch in this slot, which I do soak, which is really good. And from here, he's going to take a tad bit of rough skin damage. And on top of that, Poison Jab's going to get blocked. But still, Moonblast should be able to deal with good damage as long as he doesn't have Roselli Berry. And he does not have Roselli Berry. That's good news. So bang bang, good damage. Got that Pokemon pretty low, but losing our Garchomp here is going to be a little rough. Now is he faster than my Garchomp, or are we just losing speed tie? We just lost the speed tie. If I can win the speed tie here, oh my lord, your boy could be sitting pretty. I can honestly try to go for Encore here, but I'm just gonna set up the Tailwind. Do I just go for another Poison Jab? Or do I try to win the speed tie and take out Garchomp? Questions, questions, questions. I mean, Whimsicott's probably Focus Sash, but I mean, Encore could be very annoying. I'm gonna try to get rid of the Whimsicott. I'll deal with Garchomp in a little bit. And withdraws Whimsicott. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. He's gonna throw out King Gambit, which is a good swap. I'm gonna be able to get off Tailwind here. And he's just protecting Garchomp. That's totally fine. Sucker Punch is gonna KO me. But what I could do here is just hard swap into my own King Gambit, which wouldn't be bad. So there's that. Tailwind's on the field. I mean, just Moonblast in this slot is free damage. I could honestly Encore this slot, but I think this is fine to just do this and hard swap straight into King Gambo. I'm cool with that. Save our Garchomp. Garchomp can be very valuable late game, especially with mine being maxed out in speed. I do like that. Okay. So I bring out my Gambo. It's kind of funny. I think we brought the exact same team. If you go to Charizard, oh my lord, we brought the exact same team. This is just insane today. Can I get a special attack drop? That'd be like the prettiest thing ever. Give it to me. Give it to me. Special attack drop. Show it to me. Show it to me. No. They nerfed, they did nerf that move, which kind of sucks. But it's alright. So from here now, I feel like I just need to protect you. And then just Sucker Punch deals as much damage as I can into this slot. Because if I could just keep chipping up damage, I feel like my Charizard can pop out here. So he Mega Evolves. That's fine. Totally fine. I'm cool with that. I do have the Aqua Berry, which is really good for my King Gambo. I believe he should be able to soak up a shot from Charizard. Guess we'll find out. So Drought's out and about. Protect on the Whimsy. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And he protects King Gambo. This could be a pretty solid turn for me. This could be a pretty solid turn. Sucker Punch is launching. Bop. Beautiful damage. Lovely damage. He's going to rip a Heat Wave. So my Aqua Berry, however you want to pronounce it, is going to be popping here. Give it to me. Easy soaks for my Gambo. Unless you crit here. And now we're soaking it. Awesome. Thank you, Berry. So Berry comes up clutch. He's going to protect. I might want to go into my Charizard here. Or do I just double into Gambo? I might just double into Gambo. He's got to protect here, correct? I have one turn left in Tailwind. I'm going to double into Gambo here. And just read a protect from Charizard. He's scared of that Sucker Punch. Okay, he swaps. That's fine. You go into Whimsicott? You do. Now, the scary thing is, in here is if he KOs my Whimsicott, because then I can't Moonblast. Or not Moonblast, set up another Tailwind, which would suck. But not bad damage. Do not give me the special attack drop. Thank you, game. I was going to say, if he gets Defiant Boost off of that, I'm going to be so upset. So Counter Cleave chips up a little bit of damage. Please don't attack my Whimsicott. And yeah, he's going to attack my Whimsicott. So that's a smart play. So now he's just going to get Tailwind popping. And I think from here, we just throw out our Charizard, right? I think this is where we lose the game. Unless, no, we're fine. We throw out Charizard. And we're going to need our King Gambo. We're going to need our King Gambo. Sucker Punch is going to be very, very clutch for me. So I think from here we just Mega Bomb and we repeat waves. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to protect my Gambo. Or I could attack. I should double into Whimsy here. Because you can't KO my King Gambo, I don't think. I'm going to double into Whimsy just in case Focus Sash pops out here. This is a fine turn. This is a real fine turn. You could be Aqua Berry just like me. This could just be like the exact same build. Exact same everything. But 54%, I'm hoping Heat Wave can just dump on that. I mean, I think it did that much to my King Gambo, but I guess we'll see. I guess we're going to find out. Whimsicott just protects, which is rather smart. Are they ripping a Sucker Punch? Most likely. Yep, dude, we're just playing like such a similar game, and yeah, you're just doing a ton of damage. But I honestly think they might win this game off of that. Unless they protect this next Pokemon, whoever they bring out. I'm very curious to see what they do here. Because they have Garchomp who's low HP, and they have Charizard who's low HP. Two Pokemon that I could potentially maybe KO with Sucker Punch. I know I can KO Garchomp with Sucker Punch. But he's going to bring out Charizard, and this is where things get a tad bit weird. You're pretty much forced to set up Tailwind. I think I'm just going to Heat Wave and Protect. I think I'm going to just keep it simple. Because you have to set up Tailwind. I think the teams... No, they're not exact because Akaberry didn't pop. Heat Wave Protect's good. I like this. As long as you don't... I don't think you can one-tap my Charizard with your Charizard. You have to go for Tailwind. You have to. And there it is. Okay, I was waiting for that. Are you going for Heat Wave? You have to. You just go for Heat Wave. My Charizard should soak this. Unless we get a dodge. That'd be pretty cool. No, we don't. But you should soak this. Yeah, okay. Easy soak for your boy. I could have Sucker Punched it, which could have been pretty good for me. Heat Wave's going to launch here. Big time damage. Give me a burn into Whimsicott. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Burn, 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 burn. No burn. Okay, where things get a little weird. I feel like I have to Sucker Punch the Charizard here. I'm just going to end up protecting the Charizard. And... I'm just going to click another Sucker Punch into Charizard, right? Or do I attack? I feel like I should attack here. I'm Sucker Punching that Charizard slot. Because if I protect, then they can just Encore me, which is not good. So yeah, let's just attack here. Sucker Punch gonna fly by Zard. I knew I needed my Kingambit in order to win this matchup, so that's huge right there. Whimsicott's probably just Moonblast and yeah, Kingambit, who should soak this. Absolute dog on 5. And Weather Ball's gonna finish you off. So now we're going up against just a Garchomp here. And I can just spam Sucker Punch until I win this game, right? Pretty much, right? I believe so. I believe so, which is just awesome. I knew I needed Kingambit, and I put us in a position where we can win this game. Let's go. Charizard getting us rocking. Let's go up into our second match, try to use Mega Floette. Alright, ladies and gents, match number 2 is coming underway. Ready to go with Mega Floette. Hopefully we get a good matchup with it. That last matchup, I obviously knew Charizard was definitely the key there. But dude, what am I playing today? This game is just getting out of hand. Ace is getting out of hand. Same squad, but honestly, I'm gonna force Mega Floette here. Honestly, the team that I picked should be the team that I picked in match number 1 should be the team that I'm using here. But it's just like, oh man. I can't. I just don't want to use the same team. I'm trying to have some fun here. We'll actually go with the same lead though. I do like the Garchomp into Whimsicott lead. I think that's pretty good for me. And then Floette and Kingambit. Even though they might have Charizard, like just like the sheer fact that they have Basculegion that they can pull out, and Sucker Punch obviously clutched up and won us that last match. I have to bring it. I have to bring it. But come on, man. Why am I told you guys this is like the best team, and we're seeing it in back-to-back matchups here. Kind of funny. Hopefully they bring the same squad. Whimsicott, Floette. Okay. Whimsy, Floette. Garchomp should be faster than... Garchomp should be faster than Floette, correct? Yeah, 144 without the nature. I believe the nature... It's going to be cutting it real close. It's going to be cutting it close. I'm going to say that Garchomp is faster. So what I'm going to do here is just Tailwind Pop. And I'm going to throw a Poison Jab here. I do have the Roselli Berry, so I'm hoping I can soak up one Fairy move from Mega Floette and just deal great damage and outspeed at the same time into Floette. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, at least they brought Mega Floette here instead of Charizard. That's pretty cool. So Fairy Aura is Auraing. And I think we're just going to go Tailwind for Tailwind. Unless Whimsicott might be doubling down into me here. It might be that way. It sure seems that way. Poison Jab's going to fly here. Look at that damage. We'd love to see that damage. We can all say bye-bye to Garchomp. He's going to go for Dazzling Moonblast. Oh, no, you're doubling in that slot. Hold up. I might keep my Chomp Chomp. I might just keep my Chomp Chomp, which would be beautiful here. It's going to be beautiful. We should be able to keep Chomp Chomp, unless Floette is just that OP. I do keep my Chomp Chomp. Let's go. Roselli Berry and Akaberry. Eating up today, baby. Eating up big shots. So there's that. Going into Mega Floette's got to be my play. I just got to go into Floette. Mega Floette, my first time using this thing. We're going to do this, and we're just going to pop a Gleam. I'm actually curious, what is your special defense at? It's actually pretty good. It's actually really good. I'm just hoping you're able to outspeed that Floette. We're max speed. So I'm going to do this and double into this slot. I just want to get rid of Whimsicott. I'm really curious to see what he does here. Hopefully he just protects his Floette. He withdrawals. Bye-bye Whimsicott unless it protects. Kingame's going to pop. That's fine. Good thing I switched Poison Jab. Ooh, Floette on the field, baby. My first time using it. Get after it, baby girl. Get after it. You pop a Tailwind? Most likely, right? Kind of hope you don't. But Whimsicott just protects. Okay, so I get off a free Dazzling Gleam damage into Gambo. They're pretty much just trying to waste out as many of my Tailwind turns as they can so they can set up their own. And really thrive with that. But I mean, this isn't a bad turn for me. Not at all. Not at all. That's great damage. A Moonblast should KO Gambo. A Moonblast should KO Gambo, so I think I'm just going to send that. I think just rip another Poison Jab. While he sets up Tailwind. I'm good with this. Yeah, there's Tailwind. My Floette definitely outspeeding Kingambo. And again, I should be able to KO. Oh, you're Sucker Punching. That's fine. I soaked that all day, baby. Rough Skin chips. That definitely guarantees our Moonblast to KO. I should have probably Dazzling Gleam after that Rough Skin, but still, that's fine. Leave Whimsicott on one. I'd rather have Whimsicott on the field with their Tailwind turns rather than another Pokemon. This works out fine. Actually, no, it dies anyway. I get a lucky poison. RNG on my side. So I have their Floette pretty low on HP. They're definitely going to Dazzle Gleam. And I think I need to let my Garchomp die out here. Because I can't really afford them to just double into my Floette. I kind of need another Pokemon on the field to be able to do damage. Because if I leave both these Pokemon on the field, I'm not going to get off any shots if they just double down. Unless I just outspeed this turn. Maybe I might attack. Because I have one turn left in Trick Room. Or not Trick Room, in Tailwind. I might as well just send it. I might as well, yeah. I'm cool with this. They could double protect, but that would be fine. I'm going to do this. Dazzling Gleam into this. I wonder if they have Poison Jab with their Garchomp. If it ends up protecting their own Garchomp, I think we're going to see a double protect here. Yeah. I'm just going to waste out the Tailwind turns, which is totally fine. At this point, I just protect Floette and let Garchomp die out. And we kind of just play off of that. That's fine. Did we bring the same exact team again? Hold up. Hold up. What is going on today? Right? You had... Wait a minute. We brought... Dude, what is going on? I even used Floette here. Like, the Charizard lead would have been better. Like, the Charizard team that I brought in the last match would have been better here. But I switched it up because I want to use Mega Floette. And they were going up against the same thing. This is absurd. This is absurd. But I'll protect here. I will try to pop a Dragon Claw into their Garchomp. But, yeah, we're just trying to waste out their Tailwind turns now. The big time protect there. Garchomp's gonna rock Slizzle. Totally fine. And I actually dodged that attack. And he go, oh my lord, I get off another turn. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. But I do get off a Dragon Claw there. That is not what I want. Okay, that's fine. That's actually perfect. That's a perfect turn. If dying out the Rough Skin there. I needed another Pokemon here. So I get off some damage into Garchomp. But yeah, I needed Kingambo here. And the reason I need Kingambo here is because now I can just like double down on the Pokemon. And I can pick up some KOs, which is really good. So from here, Gleam is definitely in play. And I think just going into an Iron Head into the slot. It's gotta be it. He could ultimately just protect and EQ. That is an option. But at this point, I think we should be fine. But he ends up going into Rock Slide. He might be choicing that. No flinchies. Do not flinch me. He's gonna light a room Floette, aren't you? You are. So that's fine. You should die out the recoil here. You can take a ton of recoil. If not, you're gonna die out the Iron Head. Yeah, you should die out the recoil. Light of Ruin just takes a ton of recoil damage. It's just an absolute nuclear bomb. Yeah, you die out the recoil. Now I can Iron Head do okay damage into the Garchomp slot, and I should be able to bring it low enough where I can Sucker Punch away here, correct? Yeah, you're on 1%. Let's go, baby. Let's go, dude. This team is kicking it today. King Gamba with his sucker punches just saving the day again. What a dog. What a dog. I wonder what they're going to do here, because they're going to try to figure out ways where they can, you know, counter me. Obviously, I'm just going to spam sucker punch. What do I have, 8 of these left? Might put me on a count. This could be a rough matchup here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Just attack. This is going to be long. He's going to click protect like 8 times and just work me out here. Okay, never mind. He doesn't. Awesome. Sucker punch flies. We win match number 2. We're sitting 2-0. Alright guys, everybody calm down. Jeans is going for a 3-0 perfect record. Would love to absolutely do this, especially because I believe today is the release of Pokemon Champions on mobile, which is pretty sick. And I'm recording this video one day before, so if you guys are wondering like, yo Jeans, where's Mega Raichu and the other Pokemon at, it's coming. Trust me, I got the content popping out here. But we're not going up against the same team again. Yippee, hooray, hooray, hooray. Going up against a team with Mega Kangaskhan and Mega Floette, and maybe Mega Aerodactyl, but I doubt it. They do have a rain squad. I think Floette's just going to be a dog. So I'm going to go into Floette here. And I'm pretty sure I should just lead it with Whimsicott and really get after it that way. So both of them are going to pop here. And we're going to bring Bascu Legion. And to round us out, we're going to go King Gamba. King Gamba is just an absolute beast today. So I'm going to give it that final spot again. Sucker Punch just being clutch. It really is. And you know what else was really clutch? The Roselli Berry on that Garchomp. Being able to soak up a shot from Mega Floette is just incredible. And then having Poison Jab to do, what, 70-75% damage? That just put us in a great position. Both the Roselli Berry and the Aqua Berry were used perfectly today. One was up against Charizard, one was up against Mega Floette. What more can you guys ask for? Because typically they just die out in one shot and stuff like that. But it's fine. Going for that 3-0 perfect record. Going up against Mega Floette. Are they going to lead Feraligatr? No, they go Dactyl and Kangaskhan. So Fake Out is definitely going to fly here. I honestly think we just take this Fake Out on the chin, or I could just double protect and just let him set up Tailwind. That's not bad. Do I even have protect on this Whimsicott? I do. Okay, so yeah, I can just do this. If he does set up Tailwind, I can always just Encore. I can Encore Kangaskhan into Fake Out here too, so let's just see what they want to do here. We'll take this one turn at a time. We will take this one turn at a time because I'm going up against 2 Pokemon that could potentially just be Encore. So Mega Dactyl pops out here. I am so curious to what. Gotta be going for Tailwind, right? Gotta be. So double protect pops from the squad. And Kangaskhan's gonna go for Fake Out. Floette. That's fine. He goes for Dual Wing Beat. There's that. Let's just Gleam across the board. Let's just set up Tailwind. If he ends up setting up Tailwind, I can always Encore him, so it's fine. I could have Encored that Kangaskhan into Fake Out, but that's what I was worried about. He ends up swapping Kangaskhan, and he's going to go into the Fishy, which is going to be Bascu Legion here. That's fine. That's fine. We'll Mega Floette here. Yeah, this should be good damage for me. That's something with that Fairy Aura. Like, dude, Mega Floette's just a monster. He ends up protecting, so now it's pretty free for us just to Encore that slot. It's pretty free for us to just Encore that slot. I wonder if he stays in. I mean, he probably thought we had Encore the last turn. That's why he swapped out. But maybe he's like, hey, he didn't Encore me that turn. I'm not going to worry about this turn. But yeah, from here, I'm going to Moonblast, just try to KO you. And we could see a swap into like Politoed here. But still, I'm just going to go for the Encore here. I'm just going to click it. See how it plays out. He does withdraw an Aerodactyl. Politoed's going to pop out here, isn't it? Yep, we're in trouble. Chewy Scarf Bascu Legion is going to tee off onto my Floette. Floette, can you somehow soak this? Somehow. It's a good play from them. Really good play. Oh, I'm outspeeding. Beautiful. I should KO. He's not Choice. He might be Choice. Maybe we're just outspeeding. Okay, that works. Awesome. Dope. Beautiful. Cool. So there's that. You would think Kangaskhan would pop back out here just for Fake Out. Allow them to kind of try to get something going. And if that's the case, I just don't see him faking out. In all honesty. If he goes into Kangaskhan, I am not protecting. I'm telling you right now, I'm applying pressure. That's a big time turn for us. I think their basically was choice. We were just outspeeding Tailwind. But yeah, Kangaskhan's here. And he was probably like, hey, he double protected last time. I'm just going to stay on the field and maybe do something. But I'm just going to do this. And I'm just going to double in the Kang. Just get off some damage here. Let's just get off some damage. Politoed, on the other hand, looking a bit scary, dude. Politoed is looking a tad bit scary. Just such a good Pokemon. He ends up withdrawing Kang early here. Yeah, he probably thought I was faking out or double protecting. So he just thinks it's a free swap. I'm Gleaming and Moonblast, and I'm doubling down that slot. That's a big time turn from Jeans, baby. Big time turn from Jeans, and I think we're just going to win this match. Moonblast launching. Moonblast, oh, putting you on 3. That's fine. He's just going to go for Muddy Water, which both my Pokemon soak. That's a good turn for us. See, he thought we were going to double protect like we did the first time. Not very effective on Whimsicott. 1 turn left in Tailwind. A simple Dazzle Gleam and a Moonblast here is easily my play. And he's just going to protect Aerodactyl. I already know this. He's definitely protecting Dactyl. Just so he can waste out Tailwind. But at that point, I mean, I could just set up another Tailwind and just Gleam again. Or I can Encore him. A few different options here. Definitely a few different options. But yeah, we are just steamrolling. We're steamrolling today. Love this team so much. This team's just kicking it. It is just kicking it. But I'm hoping, I haven't seen any information on new megas or like anything else coming in the new season, maybe like new items. I'm hoping they just drop a bombshell and just give us everything. Just give us a ton of stuff. But yeah, they don't protect any Pokemon. Super surprised that Aerodactyl does, and Dazzle Gleam's going to KO Dactyl, and then Moonblast's going to fly and KO Politoed. Awesome, now it turns into a 2v1, actually technically a 4v1. I still have 2 Pokemon in the back end. Floette and Whimsicott are just going to town. And Kangaskhan's their final Pokemon. They should just forfeit this match. And yeah, there it is. Awesome. Beautiful. We go 3-0. Perfect record today. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The best team right now featuring Mega Floette. This team was just hands down absurdly strong. You had Charizard doing Charizard things in the sunlight. You had Floette going crazy with Fairy Aura. And then Whimsicott just to support the whole team with Tailwinds and Encores. It's just so strong. Plus, like the 3 supporting cast Pokemon, Bashik Legion, Garchomp, Kingambit, just counter so much and are so good in the meta right now. You just can't go wrong with it. You guys seen Garchomp even take down a Mega Floette, Kingambit with Sucker Punch, and then I don't think we used Bashik Legion today, but I mean, I've used that Pokemon hundreds of times in the past, so no need for me to showcase it. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're here, click that big red subscribe button, join the Genius community so you know when all of my videos go live. But seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.